If you are traveling for the first time to Mexico City, the capital of Mexico and one of the largest metropolises in the world, full of history, culture, gastronomy, and impressive landmarks, this guide will help you a lot. I will give you the 15 best travel tips to make the most of your trip: where to stay, how to get around, what to do, travel insurance, tour prices, and everything you need to know before going. Let's go! The first tip is about where to stay. The best areas for accommodation are the Historic Center and the Reforma area. In the Historic Center, you'll be close to the main attractions, such as Zocalo Square, the Metropolitan Cathedral, and the National Palace. On Paseo de la Reforma Avenue, you'll find a modern, tree-lined area with great hotels, restaurants, and shops, as well as proximity to major museums. In these regions, you can walk to many attractions, such as museums, squares, and restaurants. We created this personalized map, which shows exactly the best area. If you stay there, you can't go wrong. In the video description and here on the QR code on the screen, we will leave the link to the page with this map and the hotels where we have stayed and highly recommend, including one that is excellent, cheap, and very well located. The second tip is about the weather. Mexico City is more than 7,200 feet above sea level, so the weather is milder than in other parts of the country. The annual average is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, but in winter, between December and February, nights can get cold, reaching 41 degrees Fahrenheit. In summer, from June to September, it rains a lot, usually in the late afternoon. The best time to visit is between March and May, when the weather is drier and pleasant. Bring light clothes for the day and a jacket for the evening. The third tip is about the main attractions downtown. Zocalo Square is one of the largest in the world and the heart of the city, surrounded by the Metropolitan Cathedral, the National Palace, and historic buildings. Visiting the cathedral is free, and in the National Palace you can see Diego Rivera's famous murals. The Templo Mayor, Aztec ruins located next to the cathedral, has an entry fee of about $8. The fourth tip is about must-see tours. One of the most famous is the National Museum of Anthropology, considered one of the most important in the world, with Mayan and Aztec relics, including the famous Sunstone. The ticket costs about $8. Another incredible tour is Chapultepec Castle, located inside Chapultepec Forest, one of the largest urban parks in the world. It's also worth visiting the Palace of Fine Arts, with its impressive architecture and cultural performances. But don't worry, in the video description and here on the QR code, we will leave the link to the website where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Tickets for all attractions, tours, and excursions to nearby cities and places worth visiting, all for the lowest price, and you can pay in any currency, saving on fees. And they also have free tours that are great. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the lowest price. The websites we use to plan our trips, with everything much cheaper: travel SIM card, travel insurance at half the price, tickets to all attractions, good and cheap hotels where we have already stayed, cheap car rental, and the global account to take money abroad paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts because we are always updating them, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. The fifth tip is about Teotihuacan. This archaeological site is located 30 miles from Mexico City and is one of the country's top attractions. There, you'll find the pyramids of the sun and the moon, impressive constructions of pre-Hispanic civilization. Admission costs about $6. You can go on your own or book a guided tour that includes transportation. The sixth tip is about how many days to stay. 4 to 5 days are ideal to explore the main attractions downtown, museums, and take the trip to Teotihuacan. If you have 7 days, you can also include Xochimilco, Coyoacan, and other nearby tours. The seventh tip is about the airport. Mexico City International Airport is only 6 miles from downtown, and the trip to the hotels takes 20 to 40 minutes depending on traffic. Taxis and ride apps cost around $12. The eighth tip is about transportation. The city is huge and has a cheap and efficient metro system, with tickets costing around 60 cents. However, it is usually crowded during rush hours. Ride apps work very well and are recommended, especially at night. An excellent tip is to pick up your car right at Mexico City Airport, which is the city's main airport. This way, you avoid spending on taxis or transfers to your hotel, and you also save time since you won't need to go to a rental location later. And remember that booking in advance online is always much cheaper and guarantees your car. And don't forget to use the price comparator, which we'll leave in the link. It compares the price across all rental companies and finds unbeatable deals. The ninth tip is about shopping. The Mercado de Artesanías, La Ciudadela, is the best place to buy Mexican handicrafts, such as embroidered clothes, ceramics, rugs, and colorful souvenirs. Another great place is the Coyoacan Market, with typical products and lots of traditional food. For those who prefer modern malls, Antara Fashion Hall is one of the most modern, with international brands. And for those who are new here on the channel, welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying this, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps us a lot. The 10th tip is about food. Mexico City is a gastronomic paradise. Don't miss tacos, quesadillas, enchiladas, and chiles en nogada. On the streets, tacos cost around $1.50 each and are delicious. In traditional restaurants, a complete meal costs about $14 per person. Also try aguas frescas, typical fruit drinks, and traditional hot Mexican chocolate. The 11th tip is about culture. Visit Coyoacan, a bohemian and historic neighborhood where you'll find Casa Azul, the museum dedicated to Frida Kahlo. The ticket costs about $12. It's also worth visiting the Sumaya Museum, which has free admission and houses one of the largest art collections in Latin America. The 12th tip is about Xochimilco. This famous tour consists of navigating the canals in colorful boats called trajineras, where you can listen to mariachi music and taste typical food on board. The boat rental costs about $30 per trajinera, which can be shared by up to 10 people. The 13th tip is about safety. Mexico City is safe in tourist areas, but like any metropolis, it requires caution. Avoid carrying valuables in crowded places and prefer to use ride apps at night. The 14th tip is about documentation. Foreigners need only a valid passport, and depending on nationality, a tourist visa for stays up to 180 days may be required. Always check the rules before traveling. And the 15th tip is, enjoy a lot. Mexico City is a fascinating destination, mixing ancient history, vibrant culture, incredible museums, world-famous cuisine, and a unique energy. A trip that will enchant you from beginning to end and leave unforgettable memories. If you liked the video, like it, and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much, and have a good trip.